Hi, this is Professor Michelle Assad,
And hi, I'm Professor Annie Schweifele.
and we're here to tell you about the Immigrant Justice Clinic. All right, getting started with some of the basics. During the 2023-2024 academic year, IJC will likely offer both one semester and full year options. And then depending on the demand, we may also offer an evening section in the spring of 2024. We ask that you please rank your preferences on the application. Also, full-time op for the students who are doing either the one semester or full year, you will get a total of 7 credits each semester. 3 of those credits will be for the seminar and 4 for field work. If you are in the evening section, then you will get 5 credits, 2 of those credits for the seminar and 3 for fieldwork credits. We have no prerequisites or co-requisites to qualify to apply for the clinic. All right, and so now the areas of law. In the Immigrant Justice Clinic, obviously, we cover immigration law, but we also do criminal immigration intersections, administrative law, employment law, civil rights and anti-discrimination law, family law, and then issues involving gender, youth, and LGBT. The modes of lawyering involve litigation, forms-based or agency practice, policy advocacy, legislative advocacy, and community lawyering.
So let's provide some more definition to those areas of work and some of the representative cases that we engage in. We represent immigrants sometimes in detention, sometimes as a result of a criminal conviction. So we have detention, deportation, defense, and criminal justice work, as well as workers' rights, civil and consumer rights, immigration, gender, and sexual orientation, and the AU Dream Initiative, which provides immigration legal services to students, including students within the AU WCL community. Typically, you are assigned a partner case, which involves litigation or substantial filing, a solo matter, which you handle individually, as well as an immigration impact project, which is typically just for the full-time division. Here are some examples of the Immigrant Justice Clinic experience. In this current 2022-2023 academic year, we engaged in serving the Afghan community through an asylum interview preparation workshop. In the fall, we served 23 Afghan asylum seekers, and we anticipate serving a similar number this spring. The students acted as the asylum officer in providing the mock interview to the clients, and they received feedback from a group of volunteer attorneys as well as faculty. In addition, some other examples of our advocacy are Know Your Rights presentations. So here you see 2 flyers, one in Spanish that was conducted in connection with La Clínica del Pueblo, a local community health clinic serving the HIV positive and LGBTQ community, as well as a presentation that we did through the AU Dream Initiative here on campus to advocate for protections for dreamers, specifically updating folks about the DACA decision and future of that program.
All right, so with that, why do clinic? Well, if you do clinic, you get to be the lawyer. You also get to develop knowledge, skills, and values. You have the opportunity to work in a diverse lawyering modes, as we mentioned earlier, some direct representation or organizational work. Also, it is a great place and time to develop your professional, yourself professionally and personally. Clinic is a type of work experience, and in fact, we would encourage you to add it to your resume. It is also a great opportunity to build a relationship with faculty members and fellow students. And finally, you'll be joining a network of hundreds of alumni who've done the clinic in the past. All right, so now the selection process. Students who apply to a range of clinics will have a greater chance of getting a placement. So putting just one choice on your application does not give you a better chance of getting into your first choice clinic. If you are equally interested in multiple clinics, you can actually indicate that on the application form. A little bit more on the IJC selection process is that preference will generally be given to students who rank IJC first. And also, another question that goes into the selection process is what the client or clinic needs are. So if students might be selected based on language ability and or demonstrated interest in the work done in the IJC.
Here's some basic clinic application information that applies to all of our clinics. First, there will be a mandatory orientation at the beginning of the semester or year. The date is determined depending on the academic calendar. All clinic credits, so the 7 and 5 credits we mentioned before, are contact credits, which means they're not subject to the limit on non-contact credits that are applicable to things like externship field placements. All participants in clinic must adhere to the conflict policy for WCL in-house clinics, which is on our clinic website. The online application deadline is Friday, March 7th at 11:59 p.m. on the WCL server, and the application is now posted on our website. You may start your application, save it, and come back to it. It's very important that you remember to click submit to submit your application. It won't be submitted unless you click submit, and you will get a confirmation email soon after submitting. We'll notify students about their clinic placements on or around early April. We'll also run a wait list, which is for students who if you don't get your clinic space, there may be clinic spaces that open up later on the wait list, and you are welcome to join as many clinics as you are interested. We do not rank waitlisted students in any order. There is a $60 per semester non-refundable clinic administrative fee for students who accept a spot. When you accept a spot, you're making a commitment. We take that commitment seriously as we start to select cases as early as the spring semester before that academic year, and we expect students to treat this commitment accordingly. Lastly, if you have questions, please feel free to reach out to our current IJC faculty, Professor Saba Ahmed, Professor Michelle Assad, and myself, Professor Annie Schweifele, and here listed are our emails. Thank you so much for tuning in, and we hope to see your application.